Hold on to your hats, coin collectors, because what I'm about to share with you could transform your spare change into serious money. And welcome back, fellow numismatists and treasure hunters, to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the fascinating world of American coinage. And today we are exploring one of the most undervalued, yet potentially profitable coins in modern American numismatics that could turn your ordinary pocket change into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And this video is packed with insider market knowledge and collector secrets that could make you rich, so let's uncover the treasure hiding in your change jar. Because the 2016 Jefferson Nickel represents far more than just 5 cents worth of purchasing power, as this remarkable coin stands as a testament to over 8 decades of American numismatic tradition and economic history, while potentially being worth a fortune to the right collector. And stay tuned, because this is one coin that collectors are chasing with serious passion and big money. Is the Jefferson Nickel series, which began in 1938, has become one of the most beloved and actively collected series in American coinage, and the 2016 Jefferson Nickel continues this proud tradition while offering modern collectors and investors an accessible entry point into the world of serious coin collecting with potential returns that far exceed its modest face value. And let's just say it's way more than 5 cents when you understand what makes certain 2016 Jefferson Nickels so special and valuable to today's sophisticated collectors and investors who are actively seeking these coins in pristine condition and paying premium prices for exceptional examples that meet their strict grading standards and quality expectations. And you could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds of dollars or even more if you know exactly what to look for and where to find the key varieties and error coins that make certain 2016 Jefferson Nickels absolutely irresistible to collectors who will pay top dollar for the right specimens. And these coins are not just historical artifacts, but valuable assets that have demonstrated consistent appreciation in today's active coin market, where demand continues to outpace supply for high-quality examples, and collectors are competing fiercely for the finest specimens available. And the Jefferson Nickel series was introduced in 1938 to replace the beloved Buffalo nickel, designed in honor of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and primary author of the Declaration of Independence. And this transition marked a significant moment in American coinage history, as the mint sought to create a more practical and cost-effective design that would serve the nation's commerce needs, while maintaining the artistic integrity and patriotic symbolism that collectors demand. And the original design was created by Felix Schlag, a German-American sculptor and engraver who won a national competition sponsored by the Treasury Department to create the new nickel design. And Schlag's winning entry featured a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a detailed view of Monticello Jefferson's Virginia home on the reverse. And this design has remained largely unchanged for over 8 decades, making it one of the most consistent and recognizable coin designs in American numismatic history. And the 2016 Jefferson Nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint facility, which has been producing American coinage since 1793 and represents one of the oldest and most prestigious minting facilities in the world. And the Philadelphia Mint is known for producing some of the highest quality coins in American numismatic history. And their 2016 Jefferson Nickels maintain this tradition of excellence, with sharp strikes, precise details, and exceptional surface quality that collectors absolutely love. And the P Mint mark on these coins indicates production at the Philadelphia Mint and appears on the obverse of the coin to the right of Monticello, starting in 2006 when the Mint began adding mint marks to Philadelphia produced nickels for the first time in the series history. And this change was made to help collectors distinguish between coins produced at different mint facilities, and has become an important factor in determining the value and collectability of modern Jefferson Nickels. And the year 2016 was particularly significant in American economic and political history, as the nation was experiencing steady economic recovery Following the 2008 financial crisis, and consumer confidence was growing, which translated into increased interest in coin collecting and precious metals investment, and many collectors view 2016 as a pivotal year, when numismatic interest began to surge among both traditional collectors and new investors seeking alternative assets and tangible wealth preservation strategies. And the composition of the 2016 Jefferson nickel consists of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving these coins their distinctive silver-like appearance and metallic properties that collectors find so appealing, and this composition has remained unchanged since 1946, when the mint returned to the pre-war alloy after using 35% silver-war nickels from 1942 through 1945, and the current copper-nickel composition provides excellent durability and resistance to corrosion while maintaining the distinctive color and luster that makes these coins so attractive to collectors. And the weight specification for the 2016 Jefferson nickel is exactly 5.0 grams with a diameter of 21.21 millimeters and a thickness of 1.95 millimeters. And these precise specifications are critical for collectors and grading services, who examine every aspect of a coin's physical properties to determine authenticity and condition, and any deviation from these specifications could indicate damage, counterfeiting, or post-mint alteration that would significantly impact the coin's value and collectability. And the mintage figure for 2016 Jefferson nickels was 1,424. 800,000 coins, which might seem like a large number, but experienced collectors understand the mint tag figures alone do not determine rarity or value, and the vast majority of these coins entered circulation immediately and suffered the wear and damage associated with commercial use, leaving only a small percentage in the pristine condition that serious collectors demand. And high-grade uncirculated examples of 2016 Jefferson nickels are becoming increasingly scarce as collectors remove the finest specimens from circulation and submit them to professional grading services like PCGs and NGC for authentication and encapsulation. And the obverse design of the 2016 Jefferson nickel features Felix Schlag's iconic left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, based on a 1786 medallion by Jean-Antoine Halban. And this portrait captures Jefferson's intellectual dignity and democratic ideals, while maintaining the classical artistic style that has made this design so enduring and appealing to collectors for over 8 decades. And the word liberty appears prominently on the obverse, along with the national motto, "In God We Trust," and the date to 016. And these inscriptions are executed with the precision and clarity that collectors expect from Philadelphia mint production. And the reverse of the 2016 Jefferson nickel showcases Felix Schlag's detailed architectural rendering of Monticello Jefferson's beloved Virginia plantation home, and this design includes the building's distinctive dome colonnade and proportions presented from a slightly elevated perspective that emphasizes the structure's classical beauty and historical significance. And the reverse inscriptions include Monticello e pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents arranged in a harmonious layout that complements the architectural imagery. And the artistic elements of the 2016 Jefferson nickel reflect both the neoclassical aesthetic preferences of the 1930s when the design was created and the enduring American values of democracy, education, and architectural achievement that Jefferson embodied. And the symbolic meaning embedded in this design resonates with collectors who appreciate coins that tell America's story and represent the ideals and achievements that define our national character. And the Philadelphia mint mark P appears to the right of Monticello on the reverse side, where it has been positioned since 2006, when the mint began adding mint marks to Philadelphia produced nickels, and this mint mark is small but clearly visible to collectors who know where to look, and its presence significantly impacts the coin's identification and potential value, especially for varieties and errors that are specific to Philadelphia mint production. And the strike quality of 2016 Jefferson nickels varies considerably, with the finest examples displaying full details on both Jefferson's hair and facial features and the architectural elements of Monticello, including the steps, columns, and dome structure, and collectors particularly prize examples with complete separation of design elements, sharp lettering, and strong eye appeal that demonstrates the Philadelphia Mint's capability for producing exceptional quality coinage when dies and plankets are in optimal condition. And the grading scale for Jefferson Nickels follows the standard Sheldon 1:70 scale, where coins are evaluated based on wear, surface preservation, luster, and overall eye appeal. And for 2016 Jefferson Nickels, the key grade levels include very good 8, where major design elements are visible but considerable wear is present; good 4, where the coin is heavily worn but the date and major features remain identifiable; fine 12, where moderate wear is evident but all major design elements are clear; very fine 20, where light to moderate wear affects only the high points; extremely fine 40, where slight wear is visible on the highest design points; about uncirculated 50 to 58, where traces of wear are barely detectable; and mint state 60 to 70, where no wear is present and the coin retains its original mint luster and surface quality. And the most valuable 2016 Jefferson Nickels are those grading mint state 65 or higher, where the combination of exceptional surface quality, sharp strike, and outstanding eye appeal creates coins that are truly superior to typical examples. And these high-grade specimens often display beautiful original toning that enhances their natural silver-white color with subtle blue, gold, or rose highlights that develop naturally over time, and collectors pay significant premiums for coins exhibiting this type of natural beauty and pristine preservation and color. Variations in 2016 Jefferson Nickels can range from brilliant white to various toning patterns, including peripheral blue and gold toning that develops along the edges, rainbow toning that creates spectacular prismatic effects, and even toning that gives coins a subtle antique appearance. And these toning patterns are highly sought after by collectors who appreciate the natural chemical processes that create these beautiful color variations. And the patina development onto 016 Jefferson Nickels depends on storage conditions, environmental factors, and the specific characteristics of individual plankets. And coins stored in controlled environments typically maintain their original brilliant white color, while those exposed to humidity, temperature fluctuations, or chemical contaminants may develop various toning patterns that can either enhance or detract from their numismatic appeal. And professional coin grading services evaluate these color characteristics as part of their overall assessment, and coins with attractive natural toning often receive premium prices from collectors who specifically seek these enhanced examples. And the original mintage of 1 for 124,800 pieces for the 2016 Jefferson Nickel might suggest common availability, but experienced collectors understand that condition rarity is the critical factor in determining value and collectability. And while over 1.4 billion coins were produced, the vast majority entered circulation immediately, where they were subjected to the wear and damage associated with commercial use, including contact marks, scratches, chemical exposure, and mechanical damage from counting machines, vending equipment, and handling. And this means that only a tiny fraction of the original mintage survives in the pristine, uncirculated condition that serious collectors demand. And the survival rate for high-grade 2016 Jefferson Nickels is estimated to be less than 1% of the original mintage, meaning that fewer than 14 million coins potentially exist in mint state condition. And when you consider that many of these have minor imperfections that prevent them from achieving the highest grades, the number of truly exceptional specimens becomes quite small. And this scarcity factor drives collector demand and creates the market conditions that support premium prices for the finest available examples, and collectors actively seek 2016 Jefferson Nickels for numerous compelling reasons, including their role in completing modern Jefferson Nickel sets, their potential for appreciation and value, their accessibility to collectors with modest budgets, and their representation of contemporary American coinage artistry, and many collectors are working to assemble complete date and mint-mark sets of Jefferson Nickels, and the 2016P is an essential component of any comprehensive collection covering the modern era of this popular series, and the market demand trends for 2016P Jefferson Nickels show consistent growth as more collectors recognize the potential value in modern coinage and the opportunities for profit in carefully selected high-grade examples. In auction results demonstrate that exceptional specimens can command prices ranging from modest premiums for average mint state coins to substantial multiples of face value for the finest known examples with superior eye appeal and technical quality. And the competition among collectors for the finest 2016P Jefferson Nickels has intensified in recent years as the coin collecting community has expanded and new collectors enter the market seeking undervalued opportunities in modern coinage. And this increased competition creates upward pressure on prices and ensures that the best examples will continue to appreciate as demand grows and supply remains limited. And when compared to other years and mint marks in the Jefferson Nickel series, the 2016P offers excellent value potential because it represents a modern issue with known scarcity and high-grade, significant collector demand and reasonable entry prices that make it accessible to collectors at various budget levels. And unlike some earlier dates that have already achieved high market recognition and premium pricing, the 2016P Jefferson Nickel remains affordable while offering genuine potential for appreciation. As more collectors discover its merits and market conditions continue to favor quality numismatic material, and set completion importance cannot be overstated for serious Jefferson Nickel collectors who understand that having every date and mint mark in high grade significantly enhances the value and appeal of their collection. And the 2016P Jefferson Nickel is absolutely essential for collectors working toward complete modern sets, and its absence would create a significant gap that detracts from the overall presentation and marketability of the collection. And professional grading services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation play a crucial role in the 2016P Jefferson Nickel market by providing standardized authentication and grading that gives collectors confidence in their purchases and ensures accurate representation of quality and condition. And these services examine every aspect of a coin, including authenticity, strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal before assigning a numerical grade that becomes the standard for market transactions. And the population reports published by these grading services reveal the true rarity of high-grade 2016P Jefferson Nickels and demonstrate why collectors pay premium prices for coins certified in the finest conditions. And currently the highest graded examples of 2016P Jefferson Nickels certified by major grading services represent the absolute finest known specimens, and these coins command substantial premiums, reflecting their status as condition rarities that may never be surpassed. And the certification process involves detailed examination, under magnification, specialized lighting, and comparison to grading standards that have been refined over decades of professional numismatic experience. And coins that receive the highest grades must demonstrate exceptional quality in all areas, including strike sharpness, surface condition, luster quality, and overall aesthetic appeal. And the encapsulation provided by professional grading services protects certified coins from environmental damage while providing permanent documentation of their condition and authenticity. And this protection is particularly important for high-value specimens where preservation of condition is critical to maintaining market value. And the registry set programs offered by major grading services have created additional demand for high-grade 2016P Jefferson Nickels as collectors compete to assemble the finest possible sets and achieve recognition for their collecting achievements. And these programs rank collectors based on the overall grade and quality of their certified coins, creating a competitive environment that drives demand for the finest available examples and registry set competition. has become a significant factor in the market for modern Jefferson nickels, including the 2016P. And collectors participating in these programs often pay substantial premiums to acquire coins that will improve their set rankings and enhance their competitive position. An identification of authentic 2016P Jefferson nickels requires careful examination of several key features, including the mint mark location, design details, weight and diameter specifications, and overall appearance characteristics that distinguish genuine coins from counterfeits or altered specimens, and the Philadelphia mint mark should appear clearly on the reverse, to the right of Monticello, and any absence, alteration, or suspicious appearance of this mint mark should raise immediate concerns about authenticity. And genuine 2016P Jefferson nickels display consistent design elements, including proper proportion of Jefferson's portrait, accurate architectural details on Monticello, correct letter spacing and inscriptions, and the overall artistic style that characterizes authentic Philadelphia mint production. And the weight and diameter must conform exactly to official specifications, with any significant deviation indicating possible counterfeiting or post-mint alteration, and collectors should use precision scales and calipers to verify these physical characteristics when examining potentially valuable specimens. And the surface characteristics of authentic 2016P Jefferson nickels include the proper metallic color, consistent with the copper-nickel composition, appropriate luster patterns that reflect the minting process, and die characteristics that match known production variations, and any unusual surface texture, color abnormalities, or suspicious luster should prompt additional investigation and professional evaluation. And when examining potential varieties or errors, collectors should look for double dies, repunch, mint marks, die cracks, die breaks, blanket errors, and other production anomalies that can significantly increase a coin's value. And these varieties and errors are created during the minting process and represent departures from normal production that make individual coins unique and highly collectible. And double die varieties occur when the die receives multiple impressions during the hubbing process, creating visible doubling of design elements that can be seen with appropriate magnification. And these varieties are among the most sought-after errors in modern coinage and can command substantial premiums when properly identified and authenticated. And repunch mint mark varieties result from multiple applications of the mint mark punch, creating visible traces of the original position. And these varieties are particularly popular with collectors who specialize in mint mark collecting and can significantly enhance the value of otherwise common coins. And die crack and die break errors occur as dies were during extended use, and these varieties range from minor cracks that create raised lines on finished coins to major breaks that dramatically alter the coin's appearance. And collectors prize these die state varieties because they represent specific moments in the die's production life and often exist in limited quantities before the die is retired and replaced. And blanket errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, clips, laminations, and other anomalies that occur during the preparation and feeding of blank blankets into the coining press. And these errors create unique, one-of-a-kind coins that are impossible to duplicate and often command significant collector interest and premium prices. And storage and preservation of 2016P Jefferson nickels requires careful attention to environmental factors that can affect long-term condition and value. And proper storage involves using inert materials that will not react with the copper-nickel composition, avoiding exposure to humidity, temperature extremes, chemical contaminants, and physical damage. And the most effective storage solutions include professional coin holders made from inert plastic, specialized albums with chemically neutral materials, and climate-controlled environments that minimize environmental stress. And professional quality storage materials are essential for maintaining the condition of high-grade specimens and protecting them from the environmental factors that cause deterioration over time. And temperature stability is critical because thermal expansion and contraction can cause microscopic stress that leads to surface problems and metal fatigue. and humidity control prevents the chemical reactions that cause toning and corrosion, while clean air filtration removes contaminants that can chemically interact with the coin's surface. And handling procedures for valuable 2016 Jefferson nickels should minimize direct contact with the coin's surface, and collectors should use cotton gloves or hold coins by their edges to prevent fingerprints, skin oils, and other contaminants from affecting the surface quality. And even brief contact with unprotected skin can leave deposits that eventually cause permanent staining or discoloration. And the benefits of professional grading extend far beyond simple condition assessment and include authentication that protects against counterfeit, standardized grading that facilitates accurate market transactions, protective encapsulation that prevents future damage, and documentation that provides permanent records of the coin's condition. And professional grading is particularly valuable for high-grade 2016 Jefferson nickels, where small differences in condition can translate into significant differences in market value, and the grading process involves multiple steps, including initial authentication to verify genuineness, detailed examination under controlled conditions, comparison to established grading standards, and final encapsulation and tamper-evident holders. And the turnaround time for professional grading varies depending on service level and market conditions. But most collectors find the investment worthwhile for coins with significant value potential, and the cost of professional grading should be weighed against the potential increase in market value. And for 2016 Jefferson nickels in exceptional condition, the grading fee is often recovered through enhanced marketability and buyer confidence. And authentication methods for 2016 Jefferson nickels have become increasingly sophisticated as counterfeit detection technology advances, and professional authenticators use a combination of visual examination, weight and dimension verification, specific gravity testing, and microscopic analysis to identify genuine coins. And modern counterfeiting techniques require advanced detection methods, and collectors should rely on professional services for authentication of high-value specimens, rather than attempting to verify authenticity independently. And anti-counterfeiting measures built into genuine 2016 Jefferson nickels include specific die characteristics that are difficult to replicate, precise weight and dimension specifications that require specialized equipment to match, and surface textures that reflect the legitimate minting process. And counterfeit detection has become a specialized field within numismatics, and professional grading services maintain extensive databases of known counterfeits and authentication techniques that provide the highest level of protection for collectors and the market venues for buying and selling 2016 Jefferson nickels include local coin dealers who often stock modern issues and provide personalized service, auction houses that specialize in numismatic material and offer access to rare varieties, online platforms that provide broad market access and competitive pricing, and coin shows where collectors can examine coins personally and negotiate directly with dealers, and each venue offers distinct advantages. And collectors should consider factors such as authentication guarantees, return policies, shipping insurance, and professional reputation when selecting sources for important acquisitions. And coin dealers who specialize in modern issues often maintain extensive inventories of 2016 Jefferson nickels in various grades and can provide valuable expertise in identifying the best examples for collection or investment purposes. And established dealers typically offer guarantees of authenticity and condition while providing ongoing support for collectors building comprehensive sets. And auction houses provide access to exceptional specimens that might not be available through other channels. And the competitive bidding process often establishes accurate market values for rare varieties and high-grade examples. And online platforms have revolutionized the coin collecting market by providing access to a global inventory of available coins, competitive pricing through increased competition, and convenient purchasing processes that save time and effort. And however, online purchasing requires careful attention to seller reputation, return policies, and authentication procedures to ensure satisfactory transactions. And coin shows offer the unique advantage of personal examination before purchase, allowing collectors to assess condition, eye appeal, and other subjective factors that significantly impact value. And the social aspect of coin shows also provides opportunities to learn from experienced collectors and dealers, while staying current with market trends and developments. And building complete sets of Jefferson nickels represents one of the most rewarding aspects of collecting this series. And the 2016P plays an essential role in modern-day collections that span from 2006, when Philadelphia mint marks were first added, through the present day, and collectors working toward complete sets often focus on specific grade levels, such as MS65 or higher, to ensure consistency and maximize the set's overall impact and value potential. And the satisfaction of completing a comprehensive set combined with the potential for appreciation makes Jefferson nickel collecting an engaging and potentially profitable pursuit. And set building strategies vary among collectors, but most successful approaches involve establishing clear goals for grade levels, budget parameters, and completion timelines, while maintaining flexibility to take advantage of exceptional opportunities as they arise. And the systematic approach to set building ensures steady progress toward completion while developing expertise in grading, authentication, and market evaluation that enhances the overall collecting experience. And in today's active coin market, the 2016P Jefferson nickel represents an outstanding opportunity for collectors and investors who recognize the potential value in modern coinage and understand the factors that drive demand and pricing in the numismatic marketplace. And current market conditions favor collectors who focus on high-grade examples with superior eye appeal and technical quality, while avoiding common circulated specimens that offer limited potential for appreciation. And the investment potential of carefully selected 2016P Jefferson nickel stems from their role in popular collecting series, the growing recognition of condition rarity in modern coinage, and the expanding collector base that continues to drive demand for quality numismatic material. And market trends suggest that collectors are becoming increasingly sophisticated in their approach to modern coin collecting and are willing to pay appropriate premiums for coins that meet their quality standards and collecting objectives. And the numismatic market has demonstrated consistent growth over time, and coins that combine historical significance, artistic merit, and condition rarity typically outperform other collectibles and investment alternatives over extended holding periods. And if you're a collector or investor, now is the perfect time to acquire high-quality 2016P Jefferson nickels before broader market recognition drives prices higher and reduces the availability of exceptional specimens. And the combination of affordability, accessibility, and appreciation potential makes these coins ideal for collectors at all experience levels, from beginners building their first sets to advanced collectors seeking to upgrade their holdings. And the educational value of collecting Jefferson nickels, including the 2016P, extends beyond financial considerations and encompasses American history, numismatic knowledge, and the development of expertise that enhances appreciation for our nation's coinage heritage. And check your change, dig through your drawers, examine your coin collections, and visit local dealers, because you never know what's hiding there. And the discovery of a high-grade 2016P Jefferson nickel in pristine condition could represent a significant financial windfall for alert collectors who recognize quality when they see it. And consider yourself lucky if you're holding a 2016P Jefferson nickel that displays the characteristics of exceptional quality, because you're holding a coin that's making headlines in numismatic publications and generating serious collector interest at auction houses and coin shows across the country. And the future outlook for 2016P Jefferson nickels remains extremely positive as collector awareness grows, market demand increases, and the finite supply of high-grade examples ensures that exceptional specimens will continue to command premium prices. from discriminating collectors and investors who understand value and quality. In modern American coinage, and the combination of historical significance, artistic merit, condition, rarity, and collector demand creates the perfect foundation for long-term appreciation and market success, making the 2016 Jefferson Nickel an essential addition to any serious numismatic collection or investment portfolio focused on undervalued opportunities in contemporary American coinage. And collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that meet their standards, and the 2016 Jefferson Nickel in exceptional condition represents exactly the type of modern coin that sophisticated collectors are actively seeking and competing for in today's dynamic marketplace. And the bottom line is clear: the 2016 Jefferson Nickel represents far more than a simple 5-cent coin and stands as a genuine collectible with real potential for appreciation, substantial collector demand, and the kind of long-term investment merit that makes numismatics such a rewarding and profitable pursuit for knowledgeable collectors who understand quality and recognize opportunity when they encounter it. And this exceptional coin deserves a place in every serious Jefferson Nickel collection and represents one of the finest examples of modern American coinage artistry and minting excellence available to today's collectors who demand the very best in quality, condition, and numismatic significance, making it a treasure worth seeking and a prize worth holding for the substantial rewards it offers both today and in the years ahead.